Hello everyone, how are you today? I am a little quieter. I am in the car. um, but I wanted to do my daily devotion and just this time with you guys. So come in, say hello when you get here. And if you like this, please share. I'm sure so many people need to hear this because today is a day where I'm struggling. I'm struggling mentally on on different levels, and I'm also struggling vocally. So I'm very impatient today. Although I've got a lot done at the house, I have not got my other stuff done that I've been wanting to do outside of the house. And I've had some crazy events happen during the time at the house with this little guy back here. So, I really want to be encouraging to myself and to my son. I want to be that role model that both of us need to see. Hey Sydney, I am so glad to see you, girly. I always see you when we're on the rough times. So I'm very proud of you and seeing all your journey and stuff that you're going through as well. So we're going to go in with the first that I always do, the Jesus Calling. My first book is what I call it. But, so, out of all of the things that I have been trying to do today, the hardest is that I want to be encouraging, right? And I feel that since the devil knows that I am working on it, he is giving me the hardest fight to fight today. And this is what God says, though, and this is the important part. And thank God he is a merciful God. And he says to me, I speak to you continually. My nature is to communicate through not always in words. Oh, it says, though not always in words. I fling glorious sunsets across the sky, day after day after day. I speak in the faces and the voices of loved ones. I caress you with a gentle breeze that refreshes you and delights you. I speak softly in the depths of your soul, where I have taken up residence. You find me in each moment when your eyes that see and hear, when you have eyes that see and ears that hear. Ask my spirit to sharpen your spiritual eyesight and hearing. I rejoice each time you discover my presence. Practice looking and listening for me during quiet intervals. Gradually, you will find me in more and more of your moments. You will seek me and find me when you seek me above all else. That made me cry this morning, so I've kind of kept the tears back because I read it twice, trying to gather myself today. And then we'll go into the second one, because it's incredible how these messages or passages always come and link together. Hey Wendy. So here we are, and it says, view of mercy. Lord, do I need some mercy today? It says, answer me, Lord, out of the goodness of your love and your great mercy, turn to me. It says, if you had to draw a picture associated with the word mercy, what would you draw? A pair of tender arms reaching out from a white robe, loving hands touching the head of a child. Mercy can be these things, certainly. But don't forget that mercy can also be a shovel cutting into the dirt. Mercy can bury a wrong and then cover it over with freshly turned earth. God's mercy can be blunt as it is gentle, and fierce as it is tender. And here's a prayer, and it says, Lord, turn to me. Let me see your eyes ablaze with mercy, mercy that went into the depths with the ugliness of my sin, mercy that has left it there, mercy that came roaring back to life. Your heavy-handed mercy rolls away stones and shocks those in mourning. And it says it releases captives and sets prisoners free. Thank you that your mercy is as strong as it is soft. So, for a person that I have truly struggled on. My biggest is my son, okay? I am working so hard to try and be patient with him because anyone that knows him, he is a very hyper kid and he's very determined. And sometimes that makes it hard on me when I need him to do things and he doesn't want to do them. And I am working so hard to stop yelling at him and saying things that are not uplifting and inspiring him. I want to speak to him as if he is the good boy that he is. And that is hard to do when I am struggling at my own rate of how I want to do things, how I think of myself, how I'm trying to get this day done and still enjoy the peace of it, right? We want God's peace. And so God says to me, this may be rough on you, but this is my mercy on you. This will bring you strength. And know that your sins are only going to push you to be a better person. But right now, in the mix of it, it's hard. It's hard. I have to have patience, and I ask God, please give me the patience. Please give me the words. Please allow my soul to know that it is able to guide me and that I am human. I cannot beat myself up. I cannot hold on to the angers of myself for my own actions when I am trying so hard not to do those things. And then the important thing is to keep focusing on His words and to know that He has continued to talk to me. And I know there's times where I feel so like, why continue to talk to me? Why continue to love me? Why continue to give me all of these blessings of guidance and love and mercy as He speaks? And when I don't feel that good about myself, I don't feel that I am going up and being the person that I want to show God. And you know what? He still says, look, you're perfect in my eyes. Look how strong you've been, how far you've went in life. It has not been an easy road, but with Him, He has made it so much easier. And I am forever grateful for Him. And that's another thing, though, is I have been feeling like I have not been grateful. I have been feeling those impatient moments of lashing out, being childish and foolish in a spiritual sense, where I feel like if I just take that extra second to just breathe, I can grasp it and have more control over myself. So, thank you, Wendy. I know. And it's hard because I'm here 24/7 with Him, and it's within the growth, right? There's always going to be growth pains, and that comes spiritually as well. So the important thing is to keep looking at those pinpoint things and allow yourself to see the growth within it and see the focusing, continuing to focus on His words about me and not what I'm feeling, and not allowing the devil to keep talking in my ear and trying to tear me down, because it's only going to get worse from there, right? But you know what? God keeps picking me up and saying, look, go read it again, right? I gave you this word. I gave you the guidance today. So take the words and use it. And thank God He does. I am so thankful He comes to me. And I'm so thankful I'm able to share this with others, because I know that we're all going through something at some point. And whether it's today or tomorrow, we have high and lows, and we need to know that even if it is a high or a low, He's still there to guide us and love us and show mercy upon each other. And that is such a good guide to have, to be able to share with others, right? We want to not only do that to ourselves, but we want to be able to share God's word and mercy for everyone else. And that was my main thing today, is I'm taking His word and I'm not just using it for myself. I want to share this with others. I want to share it with my son that, hey, mommy's having a weak point and I am sorry. And it is important to speak out when you're wrong, right? Especially to little ones, because they're looking at you. And if you're yelling or if you're upset about something, they need to know that it's okay to be upset, but it's also important to come back and say you're sorry and that you're wrong, you know? And that's where the growth point is, because then you can't hold that against yourself anymore. You're allowing it to be taken care of and letting it go. So I hope that you are all able to grasp something. I hope this was able to make you feel a little bit better about yourself. I know that I have cried to know that God is still speaking to me and knows my struggles. And man, how on point He is with my struggles. Sorry if you guys can hear that. So we have a loving, merciful God, and I am so grateful He was able to speak to me today and just open my heart up, give me that warmth and comfort to know that He is there, and He's there. He's proud of me. He's on this mission with me, and He's there for you guys as well. So I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying this whole time, girly, and hope I can reach out to you guys soon. I will see what song I'm playing. It is so important to listen to songs of His words, guys. Yes. You're right, Sydney. You're so right. And that was my struggle when a lot of the times I always wanted to be right. Always. Even from when I was little, I didn't even know, and I would be like, yeah, I know. And it's such a bad habit to just block out everything and think that you know. And I mean, I've obviously I've grown up from then, and still there's that just, okay, I get it, you know, especially when your kids go on and blabber the same thing over and over and over again. But you know, sometimes we're wrong, and they need to know it's okay to be wrong. And it's the best thing out of being wrong is learning the right way and growing from that. And to have a God that is He's a father. He's not just a God. He's a father that is here to take care of us and guide us and love us and give us that mercy that we all need. And if it was not for Him, what guideline of love and mercy and all of these powerful words that we live by, what guide would we truly have? And He is the best thing that I could think of to help me down this path, this world, because He knew it was going to be rough for us. He knew it, but He loves us, and He has made us unique in every single way, and every day He's here for us, every one of us. And that is so, that's like amazing. It's amazing. So I'm glad that I'm able to talk to you guys. I'm glad that you were able to join, because we're all going through something that we're fighting. Every day is a fight. So, but we need to refresh ourselves, renew ourselves, be reborn every day in God's love and mercy, right? We want to share that with one another and be accepting of the good and the bad, and be the good, right? Share the good. So, I love you all, and I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to get this kiddo awake. We got some stuff we got to do, but man, thank God for resting, too. I needed the rest and the rejuvenation of myself. So, I probably won't be able to do my yoga today, unfortunately, but I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm just going to do a few stretches. So I encourage you guys to just do a few stretching. And that's not just getting up and walking around. It's feeling that stretch within your body and your soul. You know, we want to be flexible. So love yourselves, and God bless. Love you all. Bye, everyone.